trying to do is just love somebody's son, but if God wants me to turn off my emotions and catch bodies like it's World War I, so be it.
So I'm like semi-recently single, and if I have to sit through one more dinner where a man asks me what my hobbies are, I don't have any, okay? I don't have any.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you are all doing well. And on today's episode, guys, we are going to be making you lose your mind. We are going to be taking a look at women over the age of 35 hitting the wall hard. Now, today's video is made by Manosphere, guys, so don't forget to go and show him some support. I'm going to leave his channel linked at the top comment, guys, so make sure that you guys go and subscribe to him. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
One of the shittiest feelings is watching someone that you're interested in pursuing start losing interest, and you just notice the consistency and the attentiveness just slowly slipping away, and all you can do is sit back and watch it happen. Sucks.
Welcome back, guys, to another video of women hitting
The wall. No man on earth can make you fall.
Okay, can someone please explain to me this logic in my brain? Bitching and moaning, always want a guy, yay, cool, but finally meet someone, right? He's nice, he dresses well, he's clean, which is a thing, he has a good job, he has a car, he has a good relationship with his mother. He opens the door for me when I get into my car. Sir, what century is this? Okay, amazing, great, super nice. We talk about a whole bunch of different things. He's genuinely just a nice guy. But do you think that my brain and my heart, nothing, not even a little flicking, nothing, but let a half-baked person walk past filled with toxicity and narcissism and red flags like a state fair? Oh yeah, put me down.
What did I tell you? They don't like nice guys. They scream on TikTok that all men are trash and that they can't find a good man, and when one comes along, instead of being thankful, they find a reason not to like them. They're all about emotion and feelings. If you can't make her feel a certain way, it doesn't matter that you are perfect for her.
And being nice in the year 2023, guys, like, this is something that women say that they want. They want a man who's chivalrous. They want a man who's kind, caring, compassionate, etc. But like Manosphere says, they just chase the guys who are more emotionally relevant, the guys who are more physically attractive. And a lot of modern women don't actually appreciate when men are nice to them or when men actually care for them. And this is another reason why I don't have sympathy for women who end up past the age of 35 complaining about where have all of the good men gone, because they've been there the entire time. You know, they'd be willing to have a relationship with you, they'd be willing to settle down with you, but you find these men boring, so you chase the bad boys and you end up alone.
Somebody asked me, what do I want for Christmas? And all I want for Christmas is for my soulmate to come and find me.
Soulmates are a complete and utter myth, guys. Complete and utter myth, okay? This woman's soulmate has entered into her life, or at least tried to, many times over. This woman has probably walked past her soulmate at least a whole bunch of times this last couple of months, okay? Like, when women say that they're still looking for their soulmate, they could have a soulmate. They could have that long-term partner who's going to be there forever, but she just finds him boring.
Come and get me, please. Come pick me up, because it's ghetto here, and I'm ready for you, sir. I'm ready for you. I'm ready to spoil you. I'm ready to love you. I'm ready to take care of you, and vice versa. That's what I want for Christmas. A husband.
Yeah, guys, now that she's 30 plus years of age, now it's time to look for a husband who's going to get her out of the ghetto. And she says that she's going to appreciate him, guys, but I really, truly, sincerely doubt that. You know, like, a lot of the times when women are saying crap like this, they're essentially just saying, I'm ready to use a man to elevate my position now. I would love to be able to leave the ghetto, but I can't do it by myself because I need more financial resources. I need more assistance. So I'm going to wait until Prince Charming, or I'm going to try and get my Prince Charming to come along faster. Okay, and oftentimes these guys who these women end up with, they don't respect, and they're only using them for money to be able to get out of the situation that they're actually in. Or whether it be to have a family because she knows she's running out of time, or get a ring because she knows she's not going to be able to get one for much longer.
Thank you, come again.
Well, ma'am, Christmas has already passed, and you are still alone on TikTok, so I guess Santa Claus just gave you a lump of coal.
It's been almost an hour and he still hasn't showed up, and I'm like really like irritated because I didn't have to come out, you know, and I texted him, he still didn't text me back. I got him a water, he's not here, so I just ordered food because I'm hungry. Like, I'm really hungry. I haven't ate since breakfast and I'm really hungry, so I'm really trying to figure this out, y'all. So I'm gonna figure this out. That's so weird though. Like, why, like, bro, why tell me to come to Hawaii, book my flight, and then stand me up?
This woman traveled all the way to Hawaii to get stood up. That is absolutely hilarious. You know, I wonder if these women have any sympathy for all of the men that they've stood up throughout their life. Okay, I see this all the time. Wow, I can't believe he stood me up. Look what he's missing out on. You think that he's missing out on something, but chances are he has other women lined up who are more interesting, you know, who are more feminine, who are going to be nicer and more pleasant to be around, and that's why these women get stood up. This woman flew out to Hawaii, guys. To Hawaii. This is what happens when women are actually interested in you. I mention this so often, guys, but girls will just bend over backwards to end up in whatever part of planet Earth that you are in just to attend a little date with you if they're actually interested in you. This is the same woman, guys. I guarantee you this woman has rejected many dudes and, you know, ghosted or flaked on many guys because she feels as though she's above them. And this is the same girl who gets her backside into Hawaii when Chad demands her to do it. Excuse me, not even demands, but just probably, you know, hints at doing it.
That's so weird. Y'all learn this from me, okay? Don't do this. Don't do that. Make sure you pick me up from the airport and all that. I think I'm independent, so I'm thinking I don't need that. You know, I don't need him to pick me up. I got it. Whatever. But no. Don't. Because this is the first time this ever happened to me, and this is not okay at all.
Listen to that. This is the first time this has ever happened to me, and it's not okay at all. I have absolutely no sympathy, guys. Absolutely. And, like, this is the thing. She says that she's strong and independent. Okay? She's clearly someone who is not going to be too pleasant to be around, and this is probably why the dude found a different woman anyway. You know, this girl sounds as though she's built up a whole situation inside of her head, how she's gonna meet for the date and be his girlfriend, etc., because all the rest of the dudes in her life want to actually get with her. But this guy's just not interested. This is the first time, apparently, this has happened to this woman. Apparently.
Like, the way I'm feeling, I'm just so angry. Like, I'm so angry. I've always seen movies when boys just stand girls up, and I'm like, why is she so angry? Like, just leave. But now I understand. Like, I'm so angry. It's freaking almost 6 o'clock here. I got here around like 5 something. I mean, like, I think at 5 on the dot. Like, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Well, I'm gonna eat. I don't care about him. Let him, whatever.
I love how she says she doesn't care about him when she clearly does, and and if she didn't care about him, she wouldn't have sat there for an hour. She would have gone and got some fast food if she was so hungry. She would have left and had something else to eat. Okay, or she would have been, you know, eating now and getting ready to leave probably. Okay, but she clearly cares about the dude. That's why she's making the TikTok. And guys, I guarantee to you, okay, if this guy messaged back out of the blue and was just like, my bad, so do you want to come over? She would come over to his house. You know, like, she says that she doesn't care and she says that she's angry, but I think if this guy just said, hey, yeah, my bad, couldn't make it today, you should come over to my house for some wine, she would probably end up doing that.
I'm gonna eat, enjoy my time, and I'm gonna just go back to the hotel and try to text me. No, I'm leaving tomorrow too, so it's wraps.
I don't get it. You are so strong and independent, so why are you getting mad? You only flew to Hawaii to meet him.
I got stood up after driving 9 hours to see my crush.
I set myself up for a dummy mission. I had a crush on this guy. really hard, child. And he was feeling down, like real down, because he lost a lot of people in like 1 month. So I was like, hey, you know, don't make me gas up and come to Chicago. He was like, do it. I was like, I'm dead ass serious. He was like, okay. Yeah, I did it. I spent probably 2-3 hours with this man out of the 3 days I've been here. Yeah, that was dumb. Real dumb.
Do you remember the British guy is dating someone? Yes. I definitely think that I will stay alone forever. My God, what to say? I don't know. I don't know. What's the problem? It's me, or I don't know. I just meet people that are not interested in me and discovering me by in deep, you know. And it's boring. It's exhausting to try to find a good connection with someone, you know.
Nobody cares. No one.
And you think it's a good connection, but it's not enough. And I'm brilliant. I work a lot. I stay in shape, even if I'm 40 years old. And I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm a lovely person, really, really. But it's like I scare men, something like that. I don't understand. Maybe.
It always comes back to, I'm too strong, I'm too independent, men are obviously scared of me because of my career and my accolades, when all that it really is that the dudes that you are attracted to, the men that you want, guess what? Other women who are not 40 also want that particular man. Guys, I love how she paints it out, and this is what a lot of these girls seem to do. They paint it out as though they have no choice. You know, as though all the men who she's talking to, right, all the dudes who she's come across, it's all just luck, you know? She just keeps stumbling into the men who are not interested in her. But what you have to understand, guys, is this is a voluntary process. You are choosing the men that you want to be with. You are choosing, you are making a decision. And guess what? The guys who are making a lot of money, who don't need you, who are, you know, oftentimes incredibly attractive, they don't want to have a relationship with you. You would think, guys, you would honestly think that by the time women get to this age, they would understand that. Or at least they would be taught from a very young age. And this is the problem when you remove fathers from the family unit, okay? And women get to go out here and just do whatever the hell they deem that they want to do with no repercussions at all, nobody to tell them otherwise, is you get girls who end up at 40 years of age, guys, still chasing bad boys, talking about their career and about how they're intimidating. You don't intimidate men. Men are just not interested. Men are not looking. I don't know how many times I have to say this, guys. Men are not looking for 40-plus-year-old women who are career-driven. That's not what men are interested in. A girl who is younger, more attractive, and more nice and pleasant to be around, who's 20 years of age, even if she works at McDonald's, will beat you. Like, she will straight up take your man, because that's not what men are looking for. But let's keep going.
I should just be less clever or less beautiful, something like that, to...
Yeah. Isn't that the most narcissistic take you could possibly have, guys? Like, I have to pause it again right away. She's saying that because she's too beautiful, because she's too intelligent, that scares men. Isn't that just such a narcissistic position to have? It's like, you know what, guys? You know, oh, me as a guy, I don't have a girlfriend, and it's not because I'm overweight and I have no friends and I refuse to take care of myself or anything like that. No, no, no. It's because women are just intimidated by my intelligence. Can you imagine if men went around saying crap like that? It's like, no, dude. It's because because you're overweight, you don't hit the gym, you have no ambition whatsoever. But girls feel perfectly comfortable coming on TikTok saying that men are not interested in them because they're too intimidating because of their fearsome intelligence. Interesting.
Be able to have a boyfriend? I don't get it. Please help me. What should I do? I really don't understand. You know, between my 20s and my 30s, I spent 9 years with someone. We were really in love, but we grow together. So, you know, your goals in life change, and I broke up with him. I changed my town.
You had a...
Look at that. Look at that. She had a good man. She had a relationship for 9 years that she chose to end because, oh, their goals started to differ. You mean you wanted to go back out there and chase bad boys again? He got boring. This is why, guys. Imagine, okay? This is why men don't want to get into these situations with these women. Because oftentimes, hey, she can just throw away that 9-year relationship whenever she wants. And if you guys are married, whether that be through common law or just regularly married, you can get absolutely screwed over. I'm probably going to cover this woman in another video. I'm going to use her as an intro clip because it's just such a good clip showing the exact thing that a lot of modern girls do. They find a good man, they leave that relationship because they're bored, even if it's 9 years. Oh, you know, guys, their goals drifted apart. Get out of here, bro. Relationships like these, they're about commitment. They're about duty. They're about dedication. It's not about, you know, oh, I'm bored. Our goals are differing. I'm just going to go and I'm going to go chase bad boys. And then she's complaining that she can't even get a bad boy. Like, why on earth? I'm going to cover this clip again, probably in an intro clip, because it's it's a really good one.
A good relationship for 9 years, but I bet you got bored and you broke up with him. Because you wanted something new, something exciting, and now you think you scare man. Ma'am, you are not that beautiful or brilliant, otherwise you wouldn't have broken up with your ex. And no man is scared of you.
And I started everything from scratch, and now I'm starting again everything from scratch. But it's so hard to find quality man and to find someone who can be aligned with my goals in life and aligned with my needs. I'm easy person. All my friends who are boy like me so much because they know me perfectly and they quite fall in love with me in a kind of way. But I wasn't. I didn't like them because they were my friends, you know. But
yeah, guys, see, she's not attracted to the men who are interested in her. Isn't this just absolutely amazing? All the guys who are interested in her, they're just my friends. And yeah, that's what it is. Okay, she's looking, and notice how she says, I'm looking for a guy who aligns with my goals and who understands what I need. It's all about what I need, what I want in this particular moment goes. Isn't that absolutely ridiculous? You know, it's never about considering what the man wants. This girl has no idea, and a lot of girls don't have any idea what men want. Men, for the most part, just want women who are pleasant and to take care of themselves. Like, it really is that simple. Just be a pleasant person and don't eat an obscene amount of McDonald's and you'll be able to find a man. It really, hell, you don't even need to do those things, to be honest with you, to find a guy. It's just a matter of what guy are you going to end up with? You know, because if you're a 40-plus-year-old woman, you know, you're entitled, you're incredibly narcissistic, okay? The guys who you want probably are not going to want you back.
But when I meet a boy that I'm interested in, it's like he disappears because he knows that I'm interested in. I don't know what to do. This is horrible, dating in 2022. It's horrible. So if you have some piece of advice, I'll take it.
So she has a lot of male friends, but of course she's not attracted to them. As you can see, guys, she's clearly a narcissist and thinks she's above most men. And the men that she goes for want younger women.
That's absolutely insane, guys. Again, I might use this clip as an intro for another video because it just perfectly encapsulates where exactly we're at. But guys, before we wrap up today's episode, I wanted to show you another thing. This is just absolutely insane. I showed one of these on the last episode that was released, I'm pretty sure. But this is another dating profile. I think someone correct me what application this is. I'm going to assume that it's Plenty of Fish. I don't know what this is, but this is a dating profile of a girl who is 30 years of age, and we're gonna have a read through of it together, guys. So make sure you've got some aspirin, some headache stuff near you guys, because this is absolutely terrible. So this girl is 30 years of age. We've got some photos of her up here, and I'll read some of this to you. So I'm going to start with this part right here. It says, "The first time I truly believed in a higher power was, I was brainwashed into believing in a god since birth. I don't know what it would be like to have grown up without the concept of a god. I wish I did. I grew up in a very conservative Christian household, but I am no longer Christian. And if you're an evangelical Christian trying to convert me back, said in good fun, no, it's not because people in church were mean, even though they were. It's because I'm tired of the masochism of people worshipping the Christian God. I'm also tired of people referring to God as male. It's not good for my mental health. I don't know what I believe, but I still pray sometimes." And she says over here, so she's a woman, she's straight, she's monogamous, she's 5'4", she's Hispanic, politically moderate, she says. She drinks, etc. She doesn't have kids, but she might want them. She's looking for men, and she's looking for long-term dating. I swear, guys, it'd be really interesting to see, like, whatever application this is, release a study where it shows the correlation between a woman's age going up and their propensity to look for long-term relationships. I think you would find that as women's age goes up, they're more likely to tick the little box that says, hey, I'm looking for something long-term now. Anyway, she says, "I am someone who has deeply important values, and I feel respect for people who have convictions apart from the fact that if they don't do the right thing, then they will get in trouble. If a person is just trying to get away with whatever they can without paying the consequences, they're doing the right thing for the wrong reasons." Do these things have like a word requirement, or is she just writing all this for the sake of writing it? "I grew up in a culture of misogyny, and like most women, the misogyny was brainwashed into me. I have chosen to live a life in which I fight against it from the inside and out. And I expect that those I am personally close to will do the same. I am learning every day. I am not the best goal setter, but when I want to do something, I'm determined to do it, and I do it well. I've gone through the route of self-love, and I don't shave, and I won't shave for you." Interesting. He says here, "I make old stuff on occasion. I made a shirt out of an old sweater and a pair of pants. I'm also planning on making a spinning wheel out of PVC pipe so that I can spin dog fur into yarn and knit things. At least that is the goal. I felted out a heart of dog hair from my aunt." What are we reading? What kind of witchcraft is this? "When her dog died last fall, I had collected the hair and cleaned it before she was gone so my aunt could have something to remember her by. It might sound weird, but it turned out pretty cool and it meant a lot to her." I don't know about you guys, but I find that deeply concerning. He says here, "The kind of womanism I most identify with. I am a radical womanist, which means that I am against the traditional gender roles for both men and women. I am against the P word. I am against the other P word, and I do not think that objectification of women in any form is empowering for women, unlike liberal womanists. I am also against trans women being in women's only spaces, whether that be sports, bathrooms, etc. Women have XX chromosomes, despite the amount of times that I've been called a man-hater by men, even once while defending men. I am not one." Very interesting, guys. Personally, guys, I can't wait to date this woman. We'll be taking applications, so if you guys are interested in dating her, we'll see how that goes. Guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, remember to leave your thoughts and your comments, guys. If you'd like to share any particular thoughts or experiences that you have regarding any of the clips that we've covered today, feel free to do so. And as always, guys, make sure that you take care of yourselves. Don't forget to subscribe to Manosphere, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.